get, but why? You just get, never mind, I didn't look. But why? Yo. This. Yo.
Okay, let's see. Are we streaming? Are we live? Are we here?
You didn't get a single
Hello?
one.
Hello? Oh, you're not here yet. It's not working.
What? You fucking blocked me? You blocked me?
Wow.
That's it. He blocked me.
Orhan knows how to deal with management. Okay, we're gonna go back to Licking's new store.
You know what?
I've got brakes, but I've got something even better than brakes now. Blinkers. Look at that. Look at that.
Wow, Orhan.
See that?
Wow.
So my flasher can blink. Look at that. Okay, see you later. Thanks. See you later. Come here. Thanks for everything.
Thank you. Yay, winding turn, buddy.
And I think we've reached a month at this point.
Yay, I didn't get fired.
Well, that means we have to have a talk about pay going tomorrow.
That'd be great.
You earned it.
Thank you.
Check this out, Hannah. Look at this. Watch this. It blinks.
Oh my god.
Then my old blinker was dead.
Someone might not die.
Did you see how I waterproofed it?
Oh my god, look how waterproof it.
Yeah, because my old blinker died from not being
because you want to see. Do you see this poop? That's silicone, but he had brown silicone instead. It looks like a poop.
It looks like you literally picked up
It looks like
dog
a.
shit.
It looks like a.
molded dog shit.
It looks like I took a poop emoji and just shoved it in there.
Well, if it works, it works.
It's more liquid resistant than an Apple product. Okay.
Send
So
them
we
real
go.
low, buddy.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Sorry. Ow.
I got it.
See you later, Rohan. Make sure you keep Steve's number blocked. Okay. Safety first. Good luck. Good night, Rohan. You want to ride home?
No.
You sure?
Thank you.
Rohan's afraid of my bike. I gotta work my brakes in. So yeah, I just changed my my brakes, my brake pads in the front and the back. I always have a spare set at the store. You never know when you may need them. I'm gonna have to get a new rotor because I screwed up this rotor terribly by being an idiot, as you saw. I didn't know that the brakes were that far down. Usually I check on a regular basis, but it's been really busy lately, and I've had zero time for it. I've honestly had zero time even for this whole finding a new store project. But we're gonna make time for it right now. And I got my blinker. See, I got my light relay. I liquid proofed it this time so it don't die again. Because my other one, apparently everything on this bike I've put on so far has been liquid resistant. So the lights are liquid resistant. I made the phone charger liquid resistant. The motor controller and the motor and the throttle, all that's liquid resistant. The blinker for the lights was not liquid resistant. So I have a nice big tail light, and the big tail light blinks as well as my front lights. So I have 3 front lights. I have 2 nice Cree LEDs, and they don't blink. And then I have 1 floodlight that does blink. And you can see it's doing its job, and it's blinking, and please check out. It says Hoover Lux. Please check out what? I guess, thank you very much to Mr. Hoover, man, for the, all right. Here, go. All right. If you're gonna jaywalk, do it bravely. See, that's the thing. He looked at me like, is it okay if I jaywalk or no? So like, yeah, that's fine. Just don't go past me on your damn bike and not even make a comment as to the fact that you were. Right. So we're gonna go back to the west side area, go back to looking in there around there. Let's see what we find. Maybe we find some good stores. Maybe tonight's just a bunch of junk, but hey, at the very least we'll look, you never know. Now to my left, there's actually this space is about 10,500. This is a joke. So right up there, this space is smaller than my current store. This shithole They want like 6,000. Do you guys want to see what it is they want that much money for? Yeah, I'll show you. Actually, I probably can't because of the local light. Yeah, there's no lighting in there, and there's a gate. So I'm not sure how much you can see of this. This space up here, that shithole, is over $10,000. They're out of their fucking mind. All right. All right. So we do this. I'm not interested really in a store on the avenue because on the avenue is going to be out of my budget. I wish I had a horn like that. JP sent me a horn that does that, but it requires 40 amps. I put less amps into my motor than JP expects me to put into the horn. That's such a troll. I love JP though, he's a good guy. But still, 40 amps? Really? Really? A horn that takes 40 fucking amps? Let's go around here. Okay, let's go through 7th Street. See what we got on 7th. You got any cool stuff down here? Get a free T-Mobile hotspot trial for 30 days. Thank you. Okay, do we have anything here? We have a bar, we got a restaurant. I don't see any stores. Oh, I gotta show you the size of the New York City potholes. Holy fuck. Hurt. There's somebody behind. What a pothole. What a fucking pothole. Oh my god. My nuts. My nuts. Okay, you're not gonna believe me if you don't see this shit for yourself. Okay, you ready? Look at the size of this fucking pothole right here. We're gonna do this real quick because the light's about to change, and when it does, there'll be traffic and on me. Look at that shit. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I could put my 3 of my head would fit in there. Recommendation for camera installer in Queens. I don't know any. I'm sorry. Yeah. Thank you for the $2, but I don't have my license for it anymore. I let it expire just because we got lowballed to hell and back, and I just didn't feel like dealing with it anymore. Alright, so we have a nail house. Not much in the way of empty stores down here. Yeah, I haven't seen a single one yet, but just means we gotta go a few blocks down. That was a serious pothole. So what do you guys think of my blinker? I like my blinker. It makes me happy. Sorry. I miss having a blinking light. I think visibility is really important. So I have some normal size reflectors in the back, a really nice big tail light in the back that blinks, 2 front lights, and then another floodlight that blinks. We were on round 2 with the pothole. Are you guys just watching to see me get my balls crushed in? That's the only reason any of you here are actually here, isn't it? You just want to see me get my balls smashed in. Like, let's be real here. Those are some brakes. That's stopping power. Are you allowed to cycle in the road? Oh, is that really the concern here? I'm here to see you race cars, says Andrew. I can't race cars on this bike. This is the slow one. This has that piece of crap ASI BAC 800 controller. You're not racing anything with this. With the other bike, that has a Sabaton 72150. That's racing material. Even with the same battery and the same motor, it's much better. You get better acceleration, you get better top speed, you get better everything. Really. So as I said, I wanted to do more exploring of the west side today, so that's what we're going to be doing. Okay, we've got our tourists and our college. No, this is not tourists. This is college kids. Hello, college kids. I would like to go this way now. Thank you. So I'm gonna want to see stuff west of 5th and 6th Avenue. That's what I'm looking for now. Are you wearing your high V's? High vis? Oh, high visibility. Yeah, I got my nice black, non-reflective Under Armour t-shirt. Very high visibility. Can I get in over here? I can. Alright. Let's go up Mulberry. Should I go up Mulberry or wait till I get to 5th and 6th? I'll wait till I get to 5th and 6th. Go up from there. Everything in this area is going to be bumfuck expensive. I want to get into the West Village. We'll find something good there. Whoa. That sound scared the fuck out of me. Hi. Somebody behind me honked at me because he's really, really mad that there's a traffic light. Because if I wasn't on a bike, there would be no traffic light over there. There'd be no red light at all. Alright. Why don't you open somewhere near the Apple Store? Well, every store that I found that's near the Apple Store costs around $48,000. I called another one yesterday, but what I found out is that the place that I called, it's not a restaurant, but since it's much bigger than the restaurant, typically the reason I say restaurant is because there's a fee. There's a tax. If you want to rent a restaurant, you pay more money for the same shit. So there's a space, but it's much bigger than the restaurant, so it's probably still going to be that $48,000 kind of figure. The guy behind me is really mad that I'm on a bike, so he's making a point to tailgate me. So now I'm going to pass him. It's one of them small dick moves. Like when you get really pissed off at who's in front of you, so you have to tailgate them the entire time, and then you fake accelerate past them to show how much superior you are. It's this Enterprise Rent-A-Fuck face at, right in front of me. So I'm gonna go right in front of him, look through his window, I'm gonna say hi. And I did. And now he's even madder. Why men? Thank you for your videos, student tier donate. Thank you very much, Dylan. I really appreciate that. So we are gonna continue. We got 10 seconds left of red light. Once that red light is gone, I am zooming.
Or even the door started.
Restaurants are feed extra due to upgraded electrical and gas line. Yeah, okay, it's an upgraded electrical and gas line, but one of the things that happens there is what they do is, let's say the place is not set up to be a restaurant at all, right? Let's say it's a $6,000 location, not set up to be a restaurant. You say, I want to make it into a restaurant, bam, $18,000 for the same shit. And you're the one putting in the electrical work. You're the one paying all the money up front for the construction, the electrical, the ventilation, and all that shit, and they still charge you more money. So the point is, you get charged more for that, right? So even though this space is about 2 times the size of the restaurant was $48,000, they're probably going to want a minimum of $40,000 for that space by the Apple Store. But I'm still open to asking about it. I have no problem asking. There's no shame in asking. Oh, the worst thing they could do is say no. It's like asking out your crush. You know, the worst thing that your crush can do is say no. And like, you may be at that point in your life where you think, oh my God, if she says no, I'm gonna feel bad. And then she's gonna see that I feel bad and she's gonna feed off it and make me feel even more bad. And then, you know, you realize, okay, who the fuck cares? So you think that your ability to say no gives you power over me. That makes you pathetic. Dude, that Enterprise van is legit driving like a fucking nutjob. That van in front to the left, that dude's a fucking lunatic. He's gonna get somebody killed. I looked behind me, he didn't care. He was like, he didn't, yeah, anyway. Go to like 10th or 11th Street and go from there. So right here we're back to West 8th Street where we were looking before, and we found a few nice spaces over there. There were a few decent spaces over there we're going to keep in mind, and I'm going to call all those spaces tomorrow before I go to visit the other ones that I was looking at. Thank you Uber for parking right in the middle of the street. What a fucking genius of life you are. Okay, 10th is up next. I think 11th is going to allow me to make a left. So we're going to make a left onto 11th. And see what the West Village has for us. Actually, this is getting to be more residential. I don't know if there's going to be much to look at down here. I don't really have much time to go into the West Village anymore. Okay, it says speed limit 15 miles an hour. So we're gonna go nice and slow. Yeah, this looks completely residential. I'm going to take it to 8th Avenue and go up from there. Move to Hoboken. Get the knee down. What does knee down mean? Huh, I think I see a place that's for rent right there. This is one very confusing traffic light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a lot of traffic lights. Alright, here we go. Retail space available. Alright, let's take a look at what this looks like on the inside. So what do we got here? Contact exclusive agent, Zelnick and Company Real Estate. Like, oh my god. Like, I'm just gonna go like, oh my god. That's kind of strong. Don't have to do that. Alright, this space is a dump. This shit's like 300 square feet of even. Nope. Keep it moving. Hey JP, how's it going? What's with the roads in American cities smoking all the time? That's not an American road thing, that's a New York thing. Please don't confuse New York for the more civilized sections of America. New York is essentially the asshole of America. For lack of a better way to put it, New York is really the asshole of America. It's not. You got a bunch of financial companies here. Companies like, you know, just because a bunch of large companies have their headquarters here doesn't mean the place ain't a shithole. What do we got here? Wow, I'm on 11th and it turns into West 4th on the intersection. This is really strange. So I'm riding down 11th right now, right? And 4th Street is doing this while 11th is doing that. What the fuck does that mean? I mean, when you walk through this neighborhood, you realize that it really is very little other than a bunch of drunk people, usually all the time. It is a bunch of wasted people all the time, so you're not surprised. All right, let's check Bleecker. What do we got on Bleecker? So Bleecker Street is kind of like, you know, bistros, jewelry, small consignment clothing places, shit like that. So I'd fit on Bleecker pretty well, I think. Let's see what we got on Bleecker. So it looks like all this stuff is taken, except for this one right across from here. We got retail space available. We're gonna take a look at that. So let's see what we have over here. We have a retail space available. It says Crown Retail Services. What do we got here? So let's turn the light on, see what it looks like inside. This is smaller than my current space. That's not gonna do it. We're just gonna keep looking. And the thing is, this may seem like a waste of time to a lot of you, but this is the way you find spaces. You know, if you deal with one broker, then you're only gonna have the properties that they know. If you know where you wanna have your space, then go and door to door. You know, one of the spaces that I found yesterday actually doesn't have a broker. The guy said he doesn't want to deal with brokers, which I think is really cool. He just wants to deal with somebody himself. He'll have an attorney write up a lease agreement, but he doesn't want to deal with a middleman because it makes things a pain in the ass. And that's exactly my kind of thinking. So I appreciate that. And I appreciate that a lot. So I found a space that I probably would have not found going through a broker, and it's 2,500 square feet, about $11,500 a month. Doesn't need a lot of construction. It's actually a really good deal. 2,500 square feet. You can probably fit 3 or 4 what I have in there now. So let's see what we have over here, because this looks like something that may be rentable. So it says store. Oh, it says store closing. I thought it said store for lease. Yeah, I'm reading what I want to read into this. Store closing, and it's also small. Yeah, a lot of these shops on Bleecker Street are actually a little too small for my taste. I can't really fit what I want to fit in there. So that's probably not going to work. I may be on the wrong block. This block would have been a good block to start on when I was first opening, but I don't think it's going to fit what I need to fit in here now. So we're going to go over to 8th Avenue and go up the blocks from there, because we're about 1 or 2 blocks away from there. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. So we're very close to going over the next block. All right, light is green, time to go. So, okay, we got another place. Over $40,000 of luxurious real estate. Let's take a look across the street and see what they're talking about. Got to wait for the light to turn. Looks like the building is 218 West 10th Street, across the street. So we're gonna see what's available, see if there's anything that we can see through that paper. It's really nice when you can't see through the paper, but then the GoPro lets you see through the paper. You know, I kind of feel like I'm spying. It's a fun feeling. Honestly, a little bit of why I'm doing this is I miss this process. I kind of find it fun. Like because a lot of people say, oh my God, I like to come and explore the city. But there's a difference between exploring where to get, you know, walking 5 blocks until you find a space to get wasted, and like knowing you're trying to find a space that'll allow you to make money. You have your specific set of requirements. You're looking, you want to see what'll fit what's listed, what's not listed. It's kind of fun. So what do we have here? So this is Summit, live above it all. Oh, this is gonna be some luxury bullshit. So this is not, doesn't look like there's a tenant in here. This looks like it's under construction. Alright. Yeah, I don't see a store sign or anything. So let's take a look inside here. So we are going to see what's inside this store space because I may want to rent it. So what do we got here? So you can't see shit like this. Oh, that's a large space. Yeah, there's a lot of room inside there. This is probably going to be a little too much money though. Yeah, is this split or not? So let's see if the store space is split up. Because if this is split up, then this may be a good deal. Like, is there any place else where you could see in? Nah, it's just all this decorative paper rubbish. Yeah, if they had any details over here, I'd be interested, but it's just... That's my tail light. See, I got my reflector, my other reflector, and one blinding tail light. Plug the charger back into the GoPro so it doesn't die. This 9496 Christopher Street for lease. Let's take a look over there. How am I going to get on the sidewalk? There's no space for my bike. There's one space for lease over there that was promised. Whoa. Okay, here we go. Relocate. What's this? We got two of them. Meridian Capital. Relocating to our women's shop next door. So what do we have in here? This is a nice looking little storefront. This is one of those nice 70, 90-year-old buildings. It's more like one of them 90-year-old buildings by the ceiling. I'll show you what I mean in a second when we get in there. So this is for rent, but this doesn't look that big. Actually, maybe it is. Yeah, this is much wider. So what do you guys think? We got that over there. Now if we look at it from the other side, let's see what we got over here. I think this may be deceptively large, but it's much wider than my store, but it doesn't go back anywhere. And you see that old style ceiling they got there? That's an old, so I'm kind of thinking this would be a good place to rent. Keep up the awesome channel. Thank you, Hoover. I appreciate that. This is nice looking, but it's really fucking small. And you know, if I'm looking to expand and have more space, like I could fit 3 technicians along that side wall, another 3 along that side wall, Paul, Camille, Nell in the back, customer service in the front. This is real, and where the hell am I gonna put stock and everything else? Yeah, this space is honestly about the same bullshit that I have now. Now, if there's a back to it that I'm missing, that would be cool, but I don't think there is. I think this is as much as building as you get. And if that's the case, that would suck. But I think it's still worth writing it down. You never know. It may be worth writing it down. Erica, you can't call me right now. I'm streaming. It'll mess up the stream, girl. Erica, I can't. Did it ruin the stream? Hope not. Somebody gave $50. Holy shit. What light do you use for your bike? Where do you put it from? Okay, this is gonna be hard to find. You gotta go on eBay and search for Cree LED, C-R-E-E LED, and you're gonna look for the one that looks like this that has a red option. So let's see if you can see it. Yeah, this is what you're looking for. It has a red option. It's got these fins in the side. Search for Cree LED. It's going to be from China. It's going to cost $15. It's going to take a month or two to get there, but it's worth it. Actually, is that a door back there? I think I see a door. I got to get the light in there so I can see. Because this would be an amazing space to rent. Absolutely amazing. If it had a back. If it doesn't have a back, then it's junk to me. But let's see, I got the light up against there. I can't tell, guys. Is that a door? A door? Or is it I'm trying to figure out if there's space for a stockroom over here. Because if there's space for a stockroom, this would be awesome. I'm gonna take it down anyway. I've been thinking about it long enough. Okay, we're gonna take down the number. So, what address is this?
I know. I just need to like go home.
Crap, I forgot what street I'm on. I think this is West 10th Street? 102 West 10th. Anyway, let me just write this down. Okay, it's 102 something. So 102. Something. The number is 646 780. The store name is Denim Recycling Project. Okay, next. So let's go back to the YouTube app. No more blinding people. And let's take a look. And there's actually another store right across the street. So we're going to take a look at that as well. Let's see if we can see in here. You know, I actually kind of missed when they were giving the square footage on the side. I mean, even if they were lying, at least like I knew within 10-20% the size of it. Alright, so what do you got over here? Is this rentable or no? There's a way to look. Alright, what does this look like in here? Oh no, that's actually more narrow than what I have right now. That's not going to work.
Apartment 10?
Okay, we got 3 to my left. Damn. Looks like Meridian owns every building on this block. Give up, man, easily move out of the city. No, I don't. I actually have a lot of customers here. When you're okay giving up $70,000 to $90,000 a month in walk-in business, you let me know. All right, let's see. What do we have here? This looks like it's set up to be a restaurant. This is a little too small. Yeah, all these Meridian spaces are just too small. This is legit the size of my walk-in closet. Look at all the stuff on your bike. It looks like Ecto 1. Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing. This isn't the best. That is also way too small, so we're just gonna go past that one. We have another retail space for lease. I'm about to just pass this block altogether. Like, there's just too many, you know, whoa, what's this? This is really not much bigger than what I have now. It's nice, but it's narrow. It's got a little bit more, actually no, this is legit. This is about a copy of what I have right now. Why not keep the existing retail and rent some additional commercial? Because that is not what I want to do. I'd like to have everybody in one location. That's how problems get solved easier. That's how collaboration occurs better. When everybody's together, you can hear when somebody else is just about to give up on a problem or say screw this and go, no, I think I can do that. I think this is a little bigger than what I have now. There's also a basement here, so now once I put up shelves and everything, this is going to be the same shit, because this doesn't have any benches or shelves in it. The moment I start putting benches and shelves up, this is going to be the same fucking dump that I have now. Probably a bunch more money. That's not it. Yeah, look, it's nicer than what I have now, but you got to keep in mind that this is before everything's been put in here. Once there's, you know, 8 tables in here and a clean room station and shelves with screens and boxes and crap, that's the same shit. It only looks bigger because there's nothing in it. Speed. I hate motorcycles like that. You see how much noise mine makes? Exactly. I don't have a pencil dick, so I don't need to have a device that makes stupid amounts of noise. Alright, so we're at Hudson Street here. Let's take a look around Hudson Street, see what's available. Christopher Street had a lot of stuff. It's not bad, it's just not what I'm looking for. It's not what I need at this phase of my business. Roads are absolute trash. Love your videos, that's all. Thank you. Finding any good falafels? Oh, lots of good falafels. I had some good falafel earlier today from Eva's. Did you have to fix the little MacBook? Well, today I'm having him, for the last few days I've been having employees do fixing up little MacBook, so that I can try to find a better space within which they can fix little MacBook. So I'm just riding around the city and I'm looking for spaces that I think would make good MacBook repair places. There was one next to me, but it's way too small. I want you to appreciate people that donated $5 or $50. Do you hear me not saying thank you? Stop trolling. You go. Now you gone. No negativity. This is a happy chat. Are you only looking for spaces so your employees don't mutiny? They're eventually, yeah, the thing that happens with being claustrophobic is people start to get antsy. And that, you know, it adds to stress, everything else, but that's not really it. The primary reason is I'd like to be able to add projects. I like to be able to do other things. I'd like to not have this feeling of stress that pops up when you don't have the space to do your job because you can't fit all the jobs you want to do. Oh God, not this shit again. it again! God damn it! I hate those roads. I genuinely hate those roads. So many of us have said it, I'm sure he's already seen it. Stop running stop signs. We don't run stop signs here, we stop at stop signs. Also, the thing is, I can't really read this while I'm riding a bike, so you must realize that many of these comments are going to be missed. Like a lot of them, like most of them. Because I can't read a live chat while I'm riding a bike. That's a great way to get killed. So I'm only reading this when I get to a stop sign. Or a red light. Does your bike have manual pedals? Yeah, I could pedal. I'll show you. Watch. Look, mono motor. I mean, it sucks to pedal because it's so heavy. But if I wanted to, I could pedal. 138 Wooster Street. Buy, don't rent. Sure, give me $14 million to buy a building in New York City, and I'll happily follow your advice. Any of you have 14 million, maybe $38 million in your back pocket? Yeah, we'll pedal for a little bit. Let's do some pedaling. Okay, screw that. Enough pedaling. Call Mr. Ray. What's this? Call Mr. Ray. I can't see anything inside of this. Actually, I think I took this guy's number down yesterday. Yeah, this is on my list. This was on my list. I took the number down for this yesterday, but you can't see in it because it's all completely covered, and there's not even a tiny region where they forgot to cover it up. What do we have up here? Do any of you guys want to take a quick look at that place right around the Apple Store again?
Jesse and Megan were like, hey guys, you guys do a shit ton of work. Wow. And Michelle was like, great job, baby. Like, wow, I don't know how you do it. And I like was holding back tears. And I was like, they see us. They understand what we do. They don't understand.
So right over there, that's the Apple Store, folks. Right over down there. That's also a police car, so why not split the distribution business and the repair business? The store.rossmangroup.com shit it's a joke in contrast to the rest of my business. So I have one person doing shipping, and that person finishes shipping for the store almost usually in like an hour or two. Most of his day is spent shipping and packaging laptops and opening packages that customers have sent us. There's no reason for that to have its own office when it's so little of the overall business. Okay, so this over here is our Apple store. See? Apple store. Okay. And this was across the street. This is 8th Avenue. 10th Avenue is 2 that way. Yeah. What? Package? Yeah, hop on. 10th Avenue? Alright. Yeah, I'll help you. Just grab on. Yeah, let's do it on the street first. Here. Hey, I got rope.
Put that on. We have to move. Oh.
There you go. Alright. Ready?
Yep.
Set. You said you're going to 10th Street, 10th Avenue and 9th Street?
Yeah.
Alright, 10th Avenue and 9th. Let's do it. No worries. Anytime. Italian, German, and El Salvadorian, and Hungarian, a bunch of shit. Alright, so let's see where 10th is. Whoa. Yeah, just be careful. Don't move too much. That seat's a piece of shit. I put that seat together, so it's a total piece of shit. So be careful. Alright, so you said 10th Avenue and what? 9th Street. Alright, 9th is gonna be a couple of blocks that way. I don't know if I can ride that way. Actually, yeah, I can. Here we go. I just gotta wait for the light to change. It looks like it did. So I go over here. 10th Avenue. Okay, we're gonna go 9 blocks south. I mean 5 blocks. I'm sorry. My math sucks. I went to public school. Yeah. Alright. You ever ride on the back of one of these before? It's fun, isn't it? Alright, so we're on 10th Avenue. We got 4 blocks to go down. And you'll be set, my friend. Oh yeah, fuck having a car. This is way better. You don't got to deal with parking. You don't pay up front for everything. It's a bike with an electric motor on it. It's called Bafang. And I got the seat from thebikeseat.com. Alright, this shit, yeah. I don't think I could bring my bike in there anymore. But you're about 1 or 2, you gotta walk like 1 or 2 blocks that way. You're much closer than you were before. Yeah, you have a good day, my friend. What's your name? Oh, Lewis. Nice to meet you. Yeah, okay. Have a good day. Okay, let's go back to what I was doing. Dude, come on. Assume the best in people a little bit. He's not gonna rob you. The guy's fucking 90 years old. He has a cane. Do something nice for somebody every now and then. It's the New York you're all thinking of is some New York from the movies. From a time that's long past. All right, let's go back to looking for a space. That was a paid actor. Yeah, that was totally a paid actor. Yeah, actor. As our Apple would say, totally an actor. All right, maybe we'll start around 15th Street. So this is the West Side Greenway. How do you see a dude that's like 90 years old with a cane and just leave him there? Heartless bastard you gotta be. I was on 14th Street before I got distracted, so we're gonna go right back here. So I was gonna show you that other store across the street from the Apple store, right? So I was at the Apple store when I picked up that old gentleman, and let's go back. Any more of that shit. I like to have little children someday. Mini Rostons. Okay, so what do we have here? My Jesus. Here is the cab fare plus tip. Thank you, Sonari. Buy yourself some candy on the way to 138 Wooster Street. What is 138 Wooster Street? Why do you people keep mentioning 138 Wooster? So let me show you this, because this is a space that would be beautiful to rent. Probably not in my lifetime I would be lucky enough to get a space that's right across the street from the Apple store like this. I've thought about it, and I don't think that the meme value or the trolling value of this would be worth it. I think that even for people who say open up a Patreon, people would pay for it. You guys would probably pay like $2,000 or $4,000 a month. You're not going to pay $40,000. But this is right across the street from the 9th Avenue Apple store. So this is the store that I called about renting the other 2 days ago. And when you turn around, like that right there is the Apple store. Like that is the Apple store. 180 degrees, this space would be perfect to rent. Except it's going to be $80,000 a month or something ridiculous like that with my luck. But yeah, I've already called. I've actually already called twice. You probably think I shouldn't be doing that. I shouldn't be showing my desperation. Drive to Wooster Street. What is Wooster Street? Okay, you guys are gonna make me Google it now. It's probably gonna be some sort of sex shop or something. 138. You've got me Googling it. You won. .138 Wooster it's an office space for lease in Soho. So why do I care about 138 Wooster? Can you guys like fill me in? Wooster has 2,000 square feet. Okay, fine. Fuck it. You guys win. You guys win. This better not be a troll. Let's go to Wooster. We're gonna go to Wooster. 138 Wooster Street. Let me just get this in Google Maps. .138 Wooster Street. Okay, it's about a mile away. At 19.9 miles an hour, that should be about 8 to 11 minutes. Speed limits are important. Onto Hudson Street. $49.99. Dylan says thank you for the border pair streams and live lessons. Here's to much success in your new store. Thank you very much. That is a lot of money. Holy shit. Alright, so we're gonna make it to 138 Wooster. It's probably gonna be about 7 or 8 minutes, so if you're patient, you can wait. If you're not patient, come back in about 10 minutes. Maybe 12, given that there's a bunch of red lights here. And I'm trying to set a good example by not going through them. Okay, light should be changing in 5 seconds. Yeah, thank you. Car in front of me is rattling like crazy. I don't know if you guys can hear that. This car is rattling more than my back seat. In my back seat, I have a bunch of junk in the... I think I have a chain and some other stuff in the trunk. I try to avoid riding behind vehicles that rattle. What made you decide to look for a new space? I don't fit into the current one. It's really hard to get anything done. Business has continuously gone up, in spite of those who post an r/Apple to say that my business is dying. You know, every month we have more business. I need to hire more people. I can't fit more people. So once you need more work, but you can't fit people, you want to find a new space. And frankly, the space that I'm in right now, like, it was a shithole. I knew it was a shithole. It was a shithole that I could afford at the time, so I took it. But that doesn't mean I'm going to be stuck there, you know? And like, the building owners clearly don't want me there. You know, if there's no gas, if there's no heat, or there's a flood, or there's a fire, like, they don't give a fuck. So, I should go where I'm wanted, I think. You know, I need to be able to plan for the future. And it's interesting, because ever since Hub NYC bought my building, it's funny, ever since Hub NYC bought my building, there's been fires and floods. You know, it seemed like the building was fine before. Now all of a sudden we got all these magical fires and floods. Oh God, this road is... Oh! What the fuck? What kind of shit road is this? Oh my balls! Ow. Dude, rewind that. Look at that road. If the road made it into the fisheye shot, look at that fucking road. What the hell was that? What the fuck do you call that? That is not a road. Lewis, I love you and I hope you get the place you deserve, dude. Your video is educational, if not fun as hell. Thank you so much. I genuinely appreciate it. And I hope you're correct and I hope I do get it. Above all, I hope I actually deserve it. I try not to assume I deserve anything. I deserve what I earn and nothing more. We'll see, let's see if I earn myself a new space. Alright. Turn right into the Guardia Place. I met this guy from the Middle East a few years ago. I remember him jokingly saying that there's nothing that your military can do to our roads worse than what de Blasio has done to yours. It always makes me laugh thinking about that. Turn right into LaGuardia Place, make my turn signal with my arm, make it right. Remind me to never take... Hey, there's a place over there that's for rent, actually. Let's take a look at that. Maybe for rent. On the way. What's this? Notice. Pursuant to previous notice, Matu Boutique is closed. For additional questions, I can't see the inside of this. It looks like one of those small Bleecker Street spots. Alright, keep going. Man, I'm gonna stop to rest my balls for a moment. Hope you guys don't mind. Just been really curious what you are riding. This is a Trek Roscoe bike, BBS HD motor, and an ASI BAC 800 controller, which I don't really like very much. It's very much like Apple. You can't get access to the programming for it. It has this stupid shit where there's like a 2-second hold time from when you use the throttle to where it actually works. It actually keeps spinning even when you take your hand off the throttle. It's really annoying to program this because the company is, it's like trying to program an SMC. You know what I'm talking about. I don't have to explain the whole thing if you watch this channel. But I got a 72150. I put that on my experimental bike and I loved it. And I finally figured out the programming with it that makes it work nicely with the BBS HD, figured out the hall wire configuration, hall sensor configuration, and I'm going to be putting that on this when I have the time. Alright, so we are going to be going to Worcester. We're close by. This is a gnarly road, Rip Small Rossman's. Yeah, that hurt. That hurt. That really hurt. That was painful. Okay, I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready. Turn left onto West Houston Street. Oh, come on, turn green. Turn green. Green, very good. Oh, this is around the corner from the Apple Store. This is far away. You wanted me to deal with this cobbly road again, didn't you? Okay, so we have this for lease. 150 Worcester. Oh, wow. Dude, that's huge. Whoa. Okay, this is not 138. This is 150, but I'm still interested. All right, what do you all think of this? Holy crap.